Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, The Truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Oh, problem solved.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
This doesn't seem right. Wakey wakey, Alan. At least it's light outside. I like that.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Let's do some drugs. Okay. So how am I going to get out? Oh, hello.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Alright, I guess maybe I am just disillusional.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip.
Whoop.
Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
Okay,
Bet
well,
you do.
Splendid.
just gonna check around.
I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we
Night
work
Springs,
together.
the game. Ha! Nice.
This way, Alan.
Well, it is an Xbox game, so I guess. Stop that. Oh, those are fun. Can never get past the first hole, but sure. Let's go outside. I'm gonna look in here first. Ah, cat. Shucks. An elevator?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
What?
No.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Yeah. So, you see, I'm not crazy.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Well, it
It's
makes
all in
sense,
your
but...
head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
You walk
Unless
funny.
we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I like logic. But I'm not crazy. Although, running into doors and walls might seem a little bit cuckoo. It's a pretty clock. Beyond the shadow you settled for, there's a miracle illuminated. Tea set. Thomas Sane. In the memory of the dear friend and poet. It is very pretty here. It could be Cauldron Lake. I don't know.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us.
Yep.
I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way.
Alright.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the
He
journey
talks more than
to
Barry.
recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Let's. Oh, there's a dude over there.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary,
You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
You alright, buddy?
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay.
You wanna fight?
Sorry. Boo.
Boo.
Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get
some
'em to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Right.
No kidding.
Video games is trash. La 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 la. Hey.
Come out.
La 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 la. I was singing with the lady. Hold on. I'm just gonna look around. Maybe there's manuscript. No, you're crazy, Alan. There's no manuscript pages. Though I'm gonna look around. I might get the chance, you know, after I break out or something. Who knows? Now, what is up here? Oh, by the way, if any of you want to take a screenshot of that, go ahead. Probably leads to some advertising, but you know, go do that. I can't very well do that in the middle of a let's play, can I? Locked, of course. There's the thermos that I can't believe that I actually go all the way up here for a thermos. Where's my...
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Aw, shame. Where was my run button again? Shift, but it might not do anything in here. Oh well. Hello. Can I go in here? No. Okay, fine. I'm gonna follow the doctor man. Nope, locked.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Okay. I'm just gonna rate the offices first. Nope, all locked.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Oh, that's the dudes from the diner.
This place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Alright, well, they seem like nice enough guys.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
You'd like that, wouldn't you? So I can finish my manuscript and you can...
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah, you are a bit
Crazy's
crazy.
a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
How did it give you... Oh my god, where did you hide it? Okay, what's this?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. It was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Okay, well, that's fine.
No.
So,
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own
so you want me to go to the farm then?
local ingredients.
Or something.
medicine.
Oh, right, return to your room. Okay, well...
Yeah, good thing
Patient
he's not
rooms. I
overreacting
guess
or
the...
anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The store's
Birch.
You know who jumpy. You know how they get.
Something's wrong.
Gotcha. The doc's got
I'm
me
not
looking at the
myself.
wake here, but
It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
That's a bit fucked up.
I think I've
Oh.
made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not crazy. So, wake. I'm in my room. What do you want?